First, I would like to say I thought Toccoa Falls they presented some challenges for us that we had to prepare for. They run some good sets. In the second half, they got loose and hit some couple of shots that I thought we kind of did our best to kind of correct that. But all in all, I think I'm glad our guys got out of that with a win. Feels good. I got these two gentlemen sitting on either side of me. I thought both of those guys brought a level of intensity and conviction to this game that allowed us to have some success. Caleb Scott, Joe Jones the third, JJ3.
Good to get this game in one more before Sun Belt play starts next Thursday.
Yeah, I don't know who we play yet, but all I know is it's 0-0. And it's a new season.
Starting over.
Yeah, we're starting over, like Joe said. The one thing I am proud of, you do see tangible evidence of progress from game 1 to game 12, and I hold our guys to that standard. Not perfection. Okay, I hold those guys to the standard of progress, and I do see a level of progress from our group.
Was it a concerted effort in the second half to go to the post players a lot more?
Yeah, we want to play paintball, man. That's just part of our identity, to be the toughest kids on the block. But that's our team identity too. You don't want to be the toughest and the nastiest team in our league that's committed to getting better every day. And so yes, we would like to play paintball. Yeah.
Joe, how did it feel to have a game like this? After the last 2 years, had to be pretty tough.
Well, first I want to thank my teammates for trusting me with the ball. Also my coaches, too, for putting me out there. So it felt good, just doing what the team need me to do. We're going to get better, like Coach said, every day. Just keep building.
Has it been tough to be patient while you're working your way back?
Yeah, but this thing of life, we got to be patient, you know. So I just kept my head, stay healthy, just like one of our team rules, keep building. I kept building on it myself, too.
It was a foot. Is that what the problem was?
Yeah, so my injury was a bone, Liz Frank injury. It's tough because you barely hear about it, but basically my bone shifted and broke, so that's the injury.
When did you start to feel comfortable out there?
Really just the more and more I just kept playing. It come with it. I'm a big person, proper preparation prevents poor performance. So even when I was in my cast, I was still shooting a little bit, stationary shot, so.
Yeah, what'd you do with your friend there at the end? He stole that rebound.
Man, I tell you, the game ends, I look at the bench, and everybody's just jaws on the floor like, wow, like he took it. But, we addressed it in the locker room because it's all good. I know he didn't mean to. But, that's on me for not getting more rebounds when I was playing. So.
Jonas, obviously this might have been a game you were expecting to maybe win in the rebounding margin, but did you like the energy? There were guys making that extra tip. It wasn't just a matter of you're the D1 team. It seemed like there was a lot of.
Yeah, so anytime you play in a game, that's the last one before the break. You look around the country, you see teams losing these games because their guys have checked out and getting ready for travel. But I'm so fortunate and thankful we have a group of guys in our locker room that are committed to being level-headed and committed to the process. And today was another step in that process. And again, we made progress today. And it was probably more mental, our approach to this game. I was pleased with how we approached it.
Caleb, how have you seen this team grow from game 1 to game 12?
It's been a lot of growth. Beginning of the season, we were just trying to learn how each other played, and it kind of seemed like we were a bunch of individuals out there, which makes perfect sense because it's an entirely new team. Some guys that are transferring in from other schools, some guys that have been here. But as time goes on, naturally we've started to mesh and started to gel, and I feel like we're definitely starting to play well together. Getting more comfortable on the court with each other, learning each other's tendencies and things of that nature. So I'm definitely pleased with the progress, and can't wait for conference play to start.
How important are the games like these where you can get a lot of guys a lot of minutes?
Every single game that we play brings us a large amount of importance. And what we emphasize from game to game may change, but the importance placed on these games, they don't diminish, because you only get a small number of games in comparison to practices. And so all these games are precious. It's an opportunity.
Was Edward under the weather a little bit?
Yeah, a little bit. It's not going to be anything too serious, but he, felt less than himself. And if you know Big Ed, he has a lot of energy. He's a light bulb in itself. I don't know what kind of watt light bulb, but it's an extreme amount of watts. But he was less than himself, and so he wanted to be around his teammates though, and so that's why he had the mask on. He wanted to take every precaution imaginable, but he loves this group. He loves this team, and he's a large part of what we got going on.